Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have this celebration, another episode in our weekly series celebrating the 70th anniversary of Disneyland Resort in Anaheim, California. It is basically back on the 17th of July, which is the opening day to the date of 70 years later of Disneyland Park. Disney decided to throw a bunch of walkthrough or ride-through videos on Disney Plus. It gives you an idea of what it's like to live in the parks, be in the parks when nobody else is there. So you can, it's either earlier, they were shot either earlier in the morning or late at night. One of the great things about California Adventure, which in this case Hollywoodland exists inside of California Adventure, one of the great things is they close earlier than the regular park. And because you could probably still hear sounds of the other park running and going, even though it's, they might be shooting this at 11, 12 at night, they play the music, the background music that you would hear gently in the background inside California Adventure, inside Hollywoodland. They play that up real nice and loud, so you don't really get to hear the natural sounds of that part of the park, but doesn't matter. The music definitely gives that sort of vibe of an old Hollywood era, pretty much the era in which Walt started Disney. And yeah, it goes back a little bit further. There's a bit of a Fairfax district. There's a little bit of Sunset, a little bit of Hollywood Boulevard, sort of all mixed in there. It's got some sort of 50s neon vibe, retro neon vibe, but it's also got like an old school 20s and 30s, back in the pre-talkies era kind of look to it. It's only 4 minutes long, so this, just like so many of the other videos, there's only a few that are closer to like 9 minutes long. And we haven't gotten to all of them yet. We've gotten to some of them. Pirates of the Caribbean being one of them. We are almost out of episodes unless Disney decides to add some more. I did notice that they did add something recently, which I've added on to the end past the initial 16 episodes. The 16 episodes they added in July, not counting the Star Wars ones. They added the two of them. They added on May the 4th for some reason. In this case, though, Hollywoodland. If you have never, I never thought of it as Hollywoodland, even though I know it is. I just never, like Adventureland, Frontierland, Pixar Pier. Those kind of things are pretty clearly defined, and even though this part of the park in California Adventure has a specific aesthetic, I just thought of it as a California Adventure. I didn't see it as Hollywoodland. And the little trivia here, for those of you who don't know, if there's a few of you who don't, Hollywood, the real Hollywood, used to be called Hollywoodland. If you want to take a look, you can Google it and just Hollywoodland sign. For a time, the sign that was on the hillside, the famous Hollywood sign, used to say Hollywoodland. It was part of a real estate venture, I believe, and eventually the land just sort of went away, and all that was left was Hollywood. So, neat little trivia, and you could probably find more about the details of its birth and eventual change online somewhere. Just avoid conspiracy theories. It's nothing weird. It's a thing. So what you get in this 4 minutes is just a simple nostalgic walkthrough, devoid of other people. It's colorful, even though it's at nighttime. The colors really pop from the neon. And this is something I'm doing every Sunday until we're all out of episodes, and we're getting close. So, and next week will be a walkthrough point of view video that will take place in Disneyland proper. So I alternate the parks each week. I'm not sure which one that is. Oh, I know. Now I know what it is. I'm not going to tell you, but you can pretty much, there should be a spot somewhere on Disney Plus that has all of them together. It would make sense if they did that. But if not, you can just search 70th, Disneyland 70th, and you might be able to pull up a whole bunch of those things. That said, let's pick tomorrow's episode. Even though I just did an episode about a thing that's 4 minutes long. I just did a 5-minute video for that. Oh well. 60 is the number for tomorrow's episode. Oh, okay. This is good. This is good. It's a series of shorts, even though we just had a short. We don't have too many shorts left. I'm just telling you that right now. We have plenty of documentaries or reality series, way too many. But we don't have a lot of shorts. And this is actually a series of shorts that are meant to connect to a bigger series, like a 26-minute type of series for kids, Disney Junior, but it's Marvel. And normally it's Spidey and his amazing friends. No, there's a new series where we get to meet Iron Man and his awesome friends. His friends are awesome. Spidey's friends are amazing. Iron Man's friends are awesome. So yeah, it'll be very kid-friendly. I'm going to watch maybe 1 or 2 episodes, see, if it's a case it's a two-parter or something. And these are short, so they'll be pretty short. Probably just introduce characters and leave the big, intense storytelling to the regular full-length episode series of Iron Man and his awesome friends. So the shorts meet Iron Man and his awesome friends in the next Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.